Yo, what is up guys, Delboy here. A belated post-fight review for Jermell Charlo versus Jorge Cota. Jermell Charlo wins by a brutal third round knockout. Jermell Charlo, in winning this fight, bounces back from his first career defeat against Tony Harrison. And listen, Jorge Cota is no great shakes. He is very limited, he's chinny, defensively poor. Jermell Charlo should be dealing with this type of fighter in good fashion, and that's exactly what he did. He didn't hang around and he got a brutal knockout. The first couple of rounds were relatively close. In the first round, Jermell Charlo and Jorge Cota were feeling each other out. Cota tried to get in and out with a few flurries here and there, whereas Jermell Charlo was probing with the jab and he was looking for that big right hand behind it. He landed a couple of good shots in round one, but round one, you could score either way. Round two was similar to round one, but I felt Jermell Charlo landed a few more decent power shots in round two. Jorge Cota, again, he was trying to get in and out with flurries. He had some success, he landed some punches, but Jermell Charlo landed the more solid connects. So round two, I gave to Jermell Charlo. And round three was where the fight ended. Jorge Cota attempted to open up, but Jermell Charlo caught him with a lovely looping right hand counter. It dropped Jorge Cota quite hard. Jorge Cota, he beat the count, but you could tell he was in quite bad shape and that he was on unsteady legs. Nevertheless, the referee allows it to continue and Jermell Charlo jumps right on him, lands a quick 1-2, a quick blinding jab, followed by a right hand, and it knocks Jorge Cota spark out. Beautiful knockout by Jermell Charlo, certainly one for the highlight reel, and it's not the first time he's done that. He did that to Charles Hatley, beautiful knockout in that fight, and also against Erickson Lubin. So Jermell Charlo, he's adding a few nice knockouts to his highlight reel, but like I said earlier, it's got to be said, Jorge Cota, he's no great shakes. He's not a top 10, top 15 fighter. He is a gatekeeper, I guess. And yeah, if you are worth your salt, you need to be knocking out Jorge Cota. Every time Cota's stepped up in the past, he's lost. He got knocked out early by Erickson Lubin. He also got knocked out by Marco Antonio Rubio. Listen, Jorge Cota, no great shakes, but Jermell Charlo did what he needed to do, and at very least it was a good confidence builder for Jermell Charlo following his first career defeat. Now this is all out of the way, I really hope they try to reschedule the rematch with Tony Harrison. I was really looking forward to the rematch before it got cancelled. I felt Tony Harrison was doing a good job in the build-up of getting into Jermell Charlo's head, and I was really enjoying the mental aspect in the build-up to that rematch. So hopefully we see the rematch happen later in the year. I think that's finally poised, and I see it as a 50-50 fight. One thing I did notice in this fight with Jorge Cota, in the first couple of rounds, Jermell Charlo was guilty of trying to find that perfect shot, and as a result, in the first two rounds, you could have scored those against him, to be quite honest. And against a guy like Tony Harrison in a rematch, he needs to fall out of that mindset, because Tony Harrison, he's going to pick you off with that jab and he might nick rounds. So yes, Jermell Charlo can punch. Jermell Charlo has got that ability, but I think he needs to be a bit more active with his jab and just have more output in general, because he's at risk of losing rounds because of his low volume. I think Jermell Charlo has that puncher's arrogance where he feels his power is going to bail him out. But, back in the day, Jermell Charlo always used to box a lot more than he does now. So hopefully he can merge those two styles, box a bit, use that jab, and try to land that powerful right hand. But all in all, a good solid performance by Jermell Charlo. Let's hope we see the rematch with Tony Harrison next. Share your thoughts below. Peace.